Katie Johnson of affiliate WPTV is there with the breaking details. Katie, good morning.
We've been following this story since it all started just before 3 o'clock this morning. That ship we're talking about, the Royal Caribbean's Grandeur of the Sea.
Katie, fill us in. What happened on board?
Good morning. Well, we're talking about the Royal Caribbean's Grandeur of the Seas cruise ship. Right now it is en route to Freeport, Bahamas, but this is not where it was originally planned to go. The big game is over, but the celebration isn't even close to being done here in Miami, where Heat players and fans partied until after the sun came up. That's right, Keely. I'm already getting a head start doing a little bit of window shopping right now. Well, you may have heard of the Shop Local campaign in other cities. The goal is to get shoppers off the internet and into local businesses and restaurants. It's been almost 15 hours since this fire first started, and if you look closely enough, you could see Sunnyland patio furniture still smoldering. Volunteers with the Red Cross tell us a family of 6 lived in the home, 2 adults and 4 children. No indication yet as to how severe the damage is, but the Red Cross did put the family up in a hotel until they can go back home. Which one of these masks will outsell the other? According to local costume shops, the top-selling mask may indicate who gets the most votes on November 6th. Well, the things that we do to bring you an entertaining live shot. We are braving the cold right now, and I'm trying to get over my fear of heights to bring you this great view of the South Florida Fairgrounds. Keely, I just spoke to a trooper with Florida Highway Patrol. He's telling me that the southbound lanes are about to open, so we are about to have traffic moving through here. But the northbound lanes, they will still remain closed. You can see fire rescue from Palm Beach Gardens and Palm Beach County Fire Rescue. Lots of rain here, steady rain flow here for about the past hour now. Lots of winds as well. We had to switch locations because crews here in just a few moments will be coming here hauling trucks of sand to the beach. They've already caught at least a dozen lobster. I'm actually holding one in my hand right now. So John, just within the past 10 minutes, an employee with the Florida Department of Transportation just got done painting over this wall you see behind me. We're right off 95 here in Delray Beach. Underneath that paint was the word jihad. It's a Muslim word that means holy war, and it didn't sit well with drivers who came across it.
Anybody could probably do it at night because you're on the highway, no one hardly pays attention, but when you do catch it on the corner of your eye, you're just like, wow.
Wow is just one of the words drivers had to say when they saw jihad spray painted on the side of this wall. It's just south of the Atlantic Avenue exit in Delray Beach, a stretch of roadway Heather Smith has been traveling daily.
For being a disabled veteran, that upsets me.
The sign's not hard to miss for those driving along I-95. I'm standing right next to part of it at 5'9", and as you can see, it just towers right above me.
Technically, it's a message. I mean, it's huge. It's definitely a message. It's a little nerve-wracking. People gotta see that and understand something's going on, you know?
There's no telling yet who's behind the graffiti. State troopers are investigating the crime with one piece of evidence, this spray paint can.
Probably a bunch of kids, to be honest. I mean, but still, I mean, what possesses kids to do that? They just don't even understand what it means and what it comes from.
Deeper into Delray, at the intersection of Southwest 4th Avenue and Linton Boulevard, you find this sticker on the corner. The sticker also reads jihad.
If it's a joke, it's a sick joke, but you never know if it is a joke or not.
Now, Delray Beach police are investigating that sticker, but they say it'll be hard to pinpoint who's behind it because they can't tell when that sticker was placed there. As for the graffiti that was written behind me, authorities believe it was put here within the last 24 hours. Well, I've got our tickets ready for the 21 of us in our office pool who are all ready to win the money and take home a lot of cash. Unfortunately for us, though, the odds of that happening are very slim, but that hasn't kept a lot of people from coming out today buying those Powerball tickets, many of which are very optimistic about tonight's drawing. Whether in English,
playing the Powerball today?
Or in Spanish,
¿Es que está jugando el Powerball?
one thing is clear: today's Powerball is worth playing.
Never bought a lottery ticket in my life.
Why'd you decide to do it now?
Half a billion dollars, right? That'll influence anybody.
The odds of winning are very slim. Lottery experts say you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than hitting the jackpot. Those odds, 1 in 175 million.
How much you having?
$10.
$10?
Yeah.
The statistics, though, didn't scare off these early risers from grabbing a ticket with their cup of coffee. When asked what they would do if they won, many say they'd help out their families, travel, and
immediately go see a very good tax attorney since the tax laws are changing.
20 members of the News Channel 5 morning crew created our own pool to play, offering up some cash to this generous 7-Eleven manager if we actually win.
If you win, I will fly you to Tallahassee. You don't have to give me anything. I'll be happy with the commission.
That Azim is such a kind man. Now, if you want to come out here and buy your tickets, you have until 10 o'clock tonight to do so. The drawing is at 10:59. Best of luck to all of you out there. I know those of us on the AM crew are really hoping for a win this time. We're live in suburban West Palm Beach this afternoon. Katie Johnson, WPTV News Channel 5. 1 minute and 20 seconds of terror. This video, just released from Delray Beach detectives, shows the armed robbery that took place Saturday night at one of several community markets in the city. This one in the 1100 block of Atlantic Avenue. You see the two men who covered their faces with bandanas walk right in past two young girls. Then they start shooting.
Even though children were in the store, they were still brazen enough to fire numerous rounds at people and had no disregard for anyone in the store at all.
No one was injured here, but the crooks made off with some cash, even stealing money from the little girl who appears to be 4 or 5 years old.
They're very, very dangerous, and their main purpose is to get money apparently, and they'll do anything it requires to get that money.
The next morning, police say they went to get more money at another community market, but this time they took more than cash. They took people's lives. Police have surveillance video from inside this store where two men were shot and killed yesterday morning, but they wouldn't release it to us or even show it because they say it's too graphic. But detectives hope those watching this video will take a closer look at the masked criminals and help put an end to their deadly crime spree. Luckily for me, there are still 3 days left to get those final gifts and stocking stuffers, and I'm not going to be alone. In fact, malls across our area and across our country are expected to be packed. Retail experts say the next 3 days may be bigger than Black Friday.
Busy. Super busy. The hustle and bustle of last-minute holiday shopping. It's enough to scare some shoppers away from the mall.
There's a lot of people and it's really crowded. Lines are really long too.
But the crowds didn't scare away these 4 girls, shopping for last-minute gifts for each other and their families.
It's really busy and there's a lot of sales that usually stores don't have around the regular time of year.
Sales signs can be seen throughout the mall, and stores are hoping they're enough to lure out shoppers who have already got everything on their lists.
Our stores have been very promotional throughout the holiday season, but I do think you're going to see that last push to get the shopper to visit their store throughout this weekend.
Though the sales may be good, some say the attitudes of those taking advantage of the bargains aren't as pleasant.
The salespeople are friendlier, but people around the mall I don't think are as friendly because they want to get their shopping done with, and if you bump into them, they'll give you a kind of cold stare.
Crowds of those with or without the Christmas spirit are expected to pack the mall throughout the weekend and up until it closes Monday night.